Hey everybody, welcome to the program. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Andy Hunter. This is ADRIQOS. It's still up at the cottage, relaxing, taking it easy. It's a beautiful day today, although it's, I'd say about almost maybe 30 degrees Celsius, but with the humidity factor, it feels like it's 40. You just feel sticky. It's hot. But I'll talk to you a little bit about still no watch. I was reading an article a few days ago about a Rolex Submariner that was stolen, that was sold from one dealer to the next, and to the next, and to the next, and the last dealer sold it to a consumer. And when that consumer went to have the watch serviced, he had the watch seized. And you can only imagine the shock of that consumer, that customer, that the owner of the watch that bought it, presumably in good faith, he had his watch seized. Consequently, he had his money refunded by the dealer who sold it, and everybody got refunded. It kind of a chain of events, all the way back to the original dealer. Now, that original dealer who sold the watch, he refuses to give any money back to any of the, to the original or the last dealer. I mean, what a lack of good faith and a lack of just good business. His explanation was, I bought the watch, he's a pawnbroker, right? I bought the watch originally for myself, and I kept it for a while, and then I sold it as an individual. Bullshit. Even if the guy bought it for himself, he's a pawnbroker. He needs to do his due diligence. He needs to make sure that the watch was clean. All he had to do was present the papers, the serial numbers, to the police, because the police and the pawnbrokers work closely together to make sure that no stolen merchandise ends up on the shelves of a pawnbroker or store. And my personal suspicion is that he probably suspected the watch was a hot watch, also known as stolen. And, well, he kind of shrugged it off and decided that he was going to buy the watch anyways, keep it for himself, and eventually find some poor, unsuspecting suck to buy the watch. And eventually the unsuspecting person, through a chain of events, bought the watch and had the watch seized. The moral of the story is, when it comes to a pre-owned watch, there's just many dangers that can affect not only how your watch ends up. You're buying a second-hand watch. Maybe it's a Franken watch. Maybe it's got a reissued dial, like John Mayer, who bought himself the 5517, spent I don't know how many thousands of dollars to buy that watch, and turns out in the end that the watch was, well, it had aftermarket parts, or parts from another Rolex that pretty much made that watch. That's close to, I don't know, 250, a $500,000 watch, the 5517, in a good condition and in a pristine condition like that, basically worth. It's worthless. I mean, from where it was to where it ended up, it's just worthless. You buy a second-hand watch, it may have been abused. It may have been repaired with parts that are of lesser quality. You buy a second-hand watch, it may turn out to be stolen. You go and service your watch, and you're going to lose your watch. Chances are you're going to, if you buy it from a reputable dealer, chances are you're going to get your money back. But, going through that whole process can really turn you off. And, when you're buying something in good faith and it turns out that, well, it wasn't really sold to you in good faith, or somewhere along the chain of events, good faith was basically just sullied with lots and lots of bad faith. So just one of those things to remember when you're buying a second-hand or pre-owned watch. Yes, you're getting a discount on it, but sometimes you need to put it in perspective. The amount of the discounting that one gets, is it worth taking a chance on actually losing the watch and maybe even falling onto a reputable dealer, quote unquote, that will refuse to refund you? Then what?